reason why I'm here is, I mean, you're leaving now, but I just want to inform you, you were okay where you were, but the spray from the spray paint, like we talked about last year.
I went to court over that, and the case was dropped. Whoa. The case was dropped because it was unconstitutionally vague and because I had constitutional rights. It's no different than if somebody has the smell of BO and you say, oh, I don't like the smell of BO. Well, I'm sorry. I don't like something does not constitute a crime. I don't like the color pink on a shirt. Not really, but that doesn't constitute as a crime. And the SDPD has already told me that buskers and artists will never not be harassed anymore. I've already been told this a couple of times. I've been told that, like, anytime I have problems with that area, to just say something and it'll be nipped in the bud like that. Like, from my understanding, y'all's lawyers are really nervous right now because of this continual thing every year, year after year, special event after special event. It's just building up, and I've jumped through all the hoops I'm going to jump through. Like, I've been to court. I went to court 6 times over this ticket last year that you gave me last year, and they dropped that ticket. I can even show you the...
Oh, I know. They called me.
Yeah.
They called me.
So, like, and, I mean, you could make up something, but...
You know me better than that.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm willing to work with people, but like this guy over here that does the wood asked me to move somewhere else where I wouldn't be bothering him with the spray paint. I picked this particular spot because it was kind of open right here.
Right.
But I'll move down tomorrow so where I'm not bothering these people.
Okay.
I'll find a better spot.
You and I know where you set up as far as where you place your items.
Mm-hmm.
You're not blocking any pedestrian walkway. You're totally legal. So your First Amendment right.
Well, even with the spray paint smell.
I'll let you talk for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Give me 30 seconds. Okay? It is the spray paint. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It is the fumes that are going in the booths that are close by that
Are y'all stopping people from smoking cigarettes?
No.
No? Okay. That fume bothers me like a motherfucker. Okay? I used to smoke cigarettes.
Right.
Legally, you can't do anything about it, even if it bothers me. If it gives me a headache, same way with the spray paint. If you can find a code...
No, hold on.
All right.
Hold on. It's not the same thing with the spray paint.
It is.
Okay, let me tell you why it's different. It's different because the San Diego Municipal Code, the citation that I gave you last year, and let me back up. Do you know why the city attorney did not go to court on you last year? It wasn't because of lack of evidence or whatever. It was simply no vendor here wanted to show up in court. They were like, you know what? It's over with. Don't care about it. That's the only reason. Now, if a vendor decides that they will show up in court, then I have no choice but to give you a ticket for interfering with a special event.
Okay, I'll tell you what. This is the point that we're at right now.
Right.
Tomorrow I'm going to come. I'm going to spray paint. You go ahead and write me a ticket for the interfering with the street fair. And this time I will come after you and sue you personally because you know better. You personally know better. We've gone through these hoops 1,000 times now. Not really 1,000, but we've gone through enough. Yeah, we've gone through them enough. Like, realistically, if you violate my First Amendment rights, you're violating your oath of office, and I will be sure to take you to federal court over that. I won't just come after money. I'll come after your job, your badge. And I'll do that with any cop that tries to violate First Amendment rights. Because I'm done. I have done this enough years. I've been homeless because of this. I'm behind on rent because I got harassed by Vice at freaking Comic-Con. I'm tired of it. I am sick of it. I deserve the same rights as anybody else. And if somebody can walk down the street and smoke a cigarette and it's not a crime, then I can spray paint my sprays and it's not a crime. Somebody having a complaint.
I beg to differ.
Well, you can beg.
You can sell your art. All you are within your First Amendment right, but you cannot spray paint and interfere with the booths.
Okay, well here's what's going to happen. You're telling me I can't. I'm just going to go and sue you on your word then. I'm going to sue you on your word.
Spray paint and interfere with the booths.
I'm not interfering with anything.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
But,
You're a liar.
You know what? We're going to argue about this over and over again. So why don't we stop arguing?
Why don't you just write me a ticket?
I can't.
Exactly.
Because
you've already wrote me a ticket on this thing last year.
Okay.
You already wrote me the same goddamn ticket. We've already gone through this. It was dismissed. I have the dismissal papers. I have the letter from my lawyer that says why it was dismissed, and it was because it was unconstitutionally vague. It had nothing to do with the lack of witnesses. I gave them video of me doing it. That's all the witness you need.
That is totally incorrect. The city attorney called me and told me. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, you know what? We're going to argue about this over and over again. Why
You're
don't
right.
we just do this? Hold on. Let's stop arguing. Why don't you go wherever, and you're going to come back tomorrow, and then we'll go through this again. Simple as that.
We certainly will, and I'm telling you, you write me a ticket, I'm going to file a lawsuit, and I'm going to report you to Internal Affairs the very next day.
Just like you said, that is your First Amendment constitutional right to file. You know what? Here's the deal. You don't even need to wait tomorrow to file a complaint on me. You know my name, you know my ID. You can call anybody walking by can file a complaint on me. That's the way San Diego works. So it's up to you.
Well, yeah. I've already filed complaints on some of your friends up there, and they were pretty freaked out because they had me come in and they apologized to me because they're all well aware of the city codes and of the constitutional rights that I'm protected by, and the smell of my spray paint is not negated because you say, oh, I say this and that. No.
Remember I told you, I have nothing to do with it. Your spray paint can't affect me.
All right.
Don't care.
I do not like any of these people here.
That's
Arrest them. Arrest them. You can't do it. Exactly. For what?
They've broken no law.
You're saying you're interfering with my First Amendment rights.
How would they interfere with your First Amendment
You're telling me I can't spray paint here because it bothers them.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I am saying by you spray painting and the fumes going into booths and the people who are attempting to purchase those booths cannot go in there because the fumes stink. They go to other booths. Hold on.
Oh my God.
I let you talk for like 20 minutes.
Keep going.
Okay? So, if these vendors who have paid their money, this booth here, say your spray paint is interfering with them, then I have to ask you to stop spraying. I'm not asking you to stop selling your art, making your palm fronds, all the stuff you normally have been doing for the last, how long I've known you? 5, 6 years now?
At least 6.
So, 6 years. I'm not asking, and I am telling you, you can still do all that. You can set up where you set, as long as you're not blocking the public, which you normally don't. You actually spray painting right here. That's what I'm saying you can't do because you're interfering with the special event.
But I'm not interfering. When I'm not spray painting, the same lack of people was there when I'm spray painting. So you can't blame the smell of my spray paint for a lack of people going into that business. It's not my fault that people don't go in there.
I totally understand. But we're going to be here
well, that's
for like
fine.
an hour to
we're done with this conversation. I've already told you what's going to happen if you write me a ticket.
Have at it.
So I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be spray painting. Maybe not this exact spot. Maybe not this exact spot.
Okay. But I am not going to come look for you. If I get a complaint from a vendor, then I'm going to come find you, write your ticket, and we'll go from there. Simple as that. Cool.
All right. Fair enough.
Enjoy your day, man.
You too.